I'm Daniel Watkins and welcome to Myworld. We're off to the Camsur Water-sports Complex in the Philippines. The Gov actually assigned us a tour guide and a driver for the week that we were there. Day 5 was finals day, and by this time Bob had been driving us around for the last 4 or 5 days, so we kind of made good friends with him, and I was like, hey, I'd like to see, where you live and how Filipino locals live, so how about you take us back to their house? And he gracefully accepted, said, I've got a coconut tree in my backyard, we'll go and we'll drink some coconut oil or milk, and we'll introduce you to my 8 kids. So this is our boy, Bob. He's been our shuttle driver for the week. This is his van here, and we've become friends, so he's invited us back to meet his family, so let's go and check out his house.
Oh, I'm happy to have all my...
Bob's pride and joy was his coconut tree, so he wanted to show us how to get coconuts off the tree and open them up and drink the milk. So Dino and I had a go at getting the coconuts down ourselves.
I keep missing Bob. Help me, Bob.
Oh! No, the screen didn't work. Rubber band. Rubber from shoe. Holy crowd. There's a bigger crowd for us doing coconuts there is at the wakeboarding pro tour US. Within about 2 minutes we had all 8 Bob's kids, but we had probably 30 neighbourhood kids all just hanging out with us. So it was a fun experience, and they were all talking their local language, and I was saying to Bob, what are they talking about? And apparently they were saying that it was because we had such fair complexion. They wanted to know if we felt the same as them, and they'd just never seen Westerners before. Their whole house was no bigger than my bedroom, and so I was like, where does everyone sleep? And he showed me where he sleeps, and it was just a concrete floor with just a little bit of mat on it. It was a really humbling experience to see how such a big family could live in such a small home, just carefree and loving life. They seemed so happy, and they were just living on the bare essentials. I could have stayed there all day, just hanging out there and just seeing how happy everybody was, and just seeing how, it's a completely different world compared to what we live in. But the contest was on, we checked our watches, we had to get out of there, so quick high five to all the kids, and it was back to CWC. When we returned to CWC, I got chatting with the Gov, and he was telling me about all these cool islands in the area, and suggested we take a ride in his chopper and go and check it out. So, of course, who was I to say no? So I grabbed JD Webb, who was straight in the helicopter, and off to go and check out the islands. We flew over a whole bunch of different islands, but the one the helicopter pilot really wanted to show us was the one that was shaped in the shape of a V, with these big old limestone rocks at the end of it, and he said that was the Gov's Island because his last name's Villaferte, and that had the big white sandy beach V. So, that was definitely the highlight of our trip. He really wanted to show us that. Wow, the Philippines is really a crazy place. We've been this morning from complete poverty with our bus driver and checking out his house with his 10 people that live in like this little 2-bedroom thing, to flying around in private choppers, just checking out probably some of the coolest landscape ever. So we got to touch down on 2 little islands while we were there. We didn't have much time, so it was only a quick 5-minute stop, check it out, and then back to the site for the finals.
Traveling light years, borrowing ideas from teenage magazines and band fanzines. What's a record without soul? What's a record
So that was a wrap from the Philippines. It was awesome to be able to spend a whole week there and be able to really check out the place and feel like we know what it was all about. Seeing the lows of the poverty-stricken areas of the Philippines to the highs of riding in private choppers and seeing this world-class cable park and getting to ride there. And I had a good time, and it's back to the US now, and it was just cool to be able to do that and spend it with the friends that I was there with and have a good time, and I guess that's my world.